Hello and welcome to Abbadon Cthulhu. Today we have a very special game, Abbadon and the 13 Seals, which will be on Kickstarter in September. Is that correct?
That's the target goal. Yep.
Target go. And of course, you just heard there the voice of the creator of Abbadon. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Andy. I'm from Lost Haven Art, or sometimes Lost Haven Games, depending where you're looking online. I'm the designer and illustrator behind Abbadon and the 13 Seals.
Without further ado, would you like to take us on this adventure?
Well, let's begin. You all come to the sound of crashing waves and the feel of heavy rain landing on you, feeling like someone is banging a drum against your head. The last thing that any of you can remember is the sea seemingly turning red as blood, and the lightning storm overhead that thrashed and struck the ship before it eventually succumbed, and the cold water swallowed you whole. As your vision starts to drift into focus, you can see figures shambling in a daze, and others sprawled out on the beach. It doesn't take you long to realise that the shambling figures can't possibly be alive, as the flesh sloughs off their skin in wet strips. The others still sprawled seem to realise this at the same time. You realise that these people are the only survivors of the storm, and that the others are mindless shambling dead. And it doesn't take long before the dead realise that there are some still living amongst them and start to shamble towards you. And so, intro scenario, jump straight into the combat. We'll walk through this. First step in combat, because we're ignoring any surprises or anything like that might be in the full game in a more prolonged campaign, is you guys get to pick what position you want to start in combat.
Okay.
Alright, well, my character Ginsetsu, or Jinetsu, has himself a short bow, so I think that I probably should stick to the distant.
I'll stick to distance as well, because Sepsis the Ghoul can raise the dead, but I'm taking it with a dagger and a buckler, can't do much else.
I did prove the dagger since last time. We'll see. Yeah. Fine. So two in reserved. No, two in distant. Yep.
Right, head to reserve.
Reserved. Cool.
Is that the two of you staying in distant, or you?
Yeah, I'll stay in distant.
Kenneth, her Sunbringer, is going to go aggressive.
I am going to session my undead to engage.
So for those at home, what are the main differences between the three positions?
So aggressive is you're taking a more aggressive position in combat. You're more concerned about hitting and doing damage than your own personal well-being. Reserved is a more defensive position to take, more supportive, so you get an extra bonus to your reactions, which we'll see when combat actually starts, and certain support actions like healing and stuff like that get a bonus card from that position. You also get all characters in the position get a small bonus to initiative. And for distant, distant allows you to adjust the target number for ranged attacks by 1 degree, making it a little bit easier to hit, even with a small card hand. And you can only be attacked by other ranged attacks. You can't be struck by melee attacks if you're in distant. But yeah, that's pretty much the three stances summed up.
Nice.
But you notice that the zombies, they can't really do anything at range, so I've engaged them with people who are in one of the two melee positions, reserved or aggressive. And then I put this big guy back here, and he can do ranged attacks. So with that all done, I'm going to bring up the turn order counter, and I'm going to deal you all out a initiative card, which will go straight into the turn counter, the ones that add everybody into it.
Ooh.
And for the undead, doesn't really matter what they get. They all have
Hail to the king, baby.
similar. They all have static initiative. Unlike players who draw cards, so Cephas, you have a king of spades. That's really good. Ginsetsu's got 10 of diamonds, which is good. Kai, you got 3, but it will count as a 4 because you're in the serve. And then Canifar, you got 3 spades. King of Spades is worth noting. Each of the archetypes is associated with a particular suit within the deck of cards. So the Hexing are associated with spades. The Stalkers are associated with clubs. The Elementalists are diamonds. And the Faithful are hearts. If you get a king of your suit for your initiative, it will give you a bonus card on any actions that you will have to take this turn. So you get 1 bonus card that you can use at any time, which is handy. Other things it can do, doesn't really matter at the start of combat, is you can get rid of conditions that you might have on you, like bleed or poison or knockdown or whatever, for free. So always handy to get the king of your particular set for initiative. And yep, ready to jump into combat. With Cephas, you're up first.
Well, I would very much like to raise some skeletons, being a necromancer.
Cool, let me get you some skeletons.
How many are you allowed to do now?
You can summon 2.
I will have 2 then.
What positions do you want to put them in?
I'll put 1 with distant and 1 in aggressive.
1 aggressive, 1 in distant. Are you sure you want to put it in distant?
I was going to have it attack the big
It
fella.
only does range attacks.
Yeah, okay, then again aggressive. Good point.
So both skeletons aggressive.
Yeah, sort it 1 up.
Yep. Just give Canifar some extra backup. So normally it did adjust things again from the last time you played, Matt, where if you're using a skill that only has an effect, so there's no card draw involved, you could still make an attack, but you don't have any ranged weapons or anything like that to make an attack with at distance. And the other thing that's changed is your skeletons will get to act this turn, but it will be on their initiative count, which is 4. Yeah, not 4, 2. Sorry.
Oh.
But they will get to act before the zombies, but not before the big bloaty guy.
Fair enough.
But that's pretty much you, so it's a quick, easy turn. Moving on to Ginsetsu.
Alright, so Ginsetsu gets... You told me there is that he gets to use an attack with his short bow, but he also gets to use one of his skills.
Yep. So Ginsetsu, you have 3 skills available to you.
Yes, he does. Lycanthropy, which sounds good.
Yep, you've got 2 lycanthropy skills. You've got enhanced senses, which would bump your initiative up by 1, so you don't really need to use that. You're already pretty high in the initiative order. And chosen prey, which allows you to pick an enemy type. So in this case, the zombies are one enemy type. The putrefied, which is the big guy here, is another enemy type. So you would pick one, and any successful attacks against your chosen enemies do increased damage.
Well, that's certainly going to be good. But I think for now, let's try the first lycanthropy one. So, this is a target to myself. You can activate this ability during an initiative draw. Increase your initiative result equal to your rank. So, is increasing my initiative really going to do anything at this point?
No. Yeah, your initiative's already 10, so it's already pretty high.
Right, okay.
The other ability...
In that case, we'll increase the damage then. So,
Cool. Yeah.
let's go for second lycanthropy. Is there a different name for this
Yeah,
one?
chosen prey.
Yeah, so I'm going to choose the big chap.
Cool. That'll cost you 4 points of mana. And I'm just going to
Take
put
my 4 mana.
a little purple icon on him to indicate that he's your chosen prey.
Right, so this is my lycanthropy skill. I've chosen my prey, the big putrid lad.
Yep. And you can make an attack.
So I'm going to shoot him.
Short bow doesn't have an accuracy bonus, so it means you've only got 2 cards for that. But being in the distant position, you can adjust your target number range. So instead of looking for a 13, which is the default target number, you're looking for a 12, 13, or 14 with the cards that you've been given.
Alright. So do I draw them myself, or are you giving the cards out?
I've dealt them to the wrong player.
Alright, that makes sense.
I'll steal them, and I'll deal 2 cards out to you. It's a bad hand anyway, you don't want that. But that's not much better.
What did you give me?
So if you look down at the bottom of Roll20, where...
Alright, I see the cards there, so I've got 2 cards, and that is a... Jesus, what is that? It's really small on my screen
Yeah,
here.
you can just drag them out.
Ah, yeah, it's a 9 and a 2.
9 and a 2, so that's 11, so that would be a miss. But
Well, shit.
there is a mechanic of Pushing Fate. Pushing Fate allows you... essentially, I get to draw a card and I'll put it in the middle of the table. If you can use that with any of the cards that you've drawn to make a hand, you'll be successful, and it will count as like your full suit, which is useful. But if you fail, something bad will happen to you.
Alright, what do you think? You think I'm going to push fate on the first turn?
Do it.
Or am I just going to accept the miss?
Push fate.
You know you wanna.
Yeah, this guy seems like a... He seems like a clumsy and aggressive guy. Let's go with push fate.
Oh!
Yep, so flip the card on top of the deck for a 3 of diamond.
And you can adjust the TN range by 1.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So that 3 with your 9, that would be a 12, which is enough for you to hit.
Nice.
And it will count as being your full suit. So you'll notice that all the weapons have 5 different damages on them. So the first damage is if you just get a success. The second damage number is if you've got your suit. The third is if you've got your suit with the jack of your suit in it. The fourth is the queen of your suit, and then the last one is a king of your respective suit. So the short bow, you'll be doing 5 damage normally on a regular success, on a suit success, and you'll be doing 2 extra damage from chosen prey. So that's 7 in total. This guy is going to reduce that by 2 because of his armor, but it's still a pretty solid hit.
Alright, successfully pushed fate. Well done, Kinetsu.
So yeah, the fates are clearly on your side. And you any cards you've got left over, you can just put into the discard pile.
Nice.
So next up is Kai Ocean Child.
Yep. And I think I'm going to use my Creeping Cold Alchemacy skill.
Cool.
I'm going to smack it on our dear Sunny Boy, on Josh, right here.
Cool. So you're casting on an ally, so it will cost 4 magic mana points instead of just...
Perfectly fine with that. He's around more enemies.
Cool. And it is an effect only ability, so it is going to do 2 cold damage to both zombies that are engaged in combat with Canifer. They don't have any elemental resistance, so they're just going to take the full 2. And I'm going to put a little blue icon on Canifer to show that he has been cold on. It's an effect only skill, so you can also make a regular attack against a zombie that is currently engaged with you if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm going to bonk him with the staff.
Cool. So
It's a +1 accuracy,
+1,
so 3 cards.
So you'll get 3 cards.
There we go.
But you're looking
It's
for a 13, which...
9, nah.
Okay.
None of that makes 13.
Nope. nowhere close. Would you like to push it?
I think I'll leave it. I did something useful this round. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you know you want to when it's my turn. But...
Push the roll.
You've done some damage. You don't need to prove anything. Cool.
Exactly.
Yep. So yeah, you take a swing with your staff. You fall a little bit.
Hey, I looked at a guy really intensely.
And then shot him in the face.
Yeah.
Right, so that'll be me done.
Yep, that'll be you done. Yep. So next up is Canifer.
Would Canither be able to use one of his skills?
Canifer has a few skills at his disposal. So you've got Guiding Light, which allows you to illuminate an enemy like a Christmas tree, so they're easier to hit. You've got Purifying Light, which is a heal and can remove conditions, and you've got Prayer of Hope, which reduces damage.
Your guiding light sounds like it'd be pretty good used in conjunction with my intense stare.
Weird. Evil
Well,
eye.
then I will do the guiding light.
Cool. Although, saying that, so you'll notice all of your skills have a position that they need to be used in. And Guiding Light requires distant or reserved. Prayer of Hope you can use in aggressive. You can cast it on yourself or allies. And they may reduce physical or elemental damage by an amount equal to your rank for a single round. So that would be increasing your damage reduction.
Or would I be able to just use my spear
You could,
on one of the
yeah,
enemies?
you can just attack with your spear on one of these.
I'm just going to attack the one to the northwest of me with my spear then.
Northwest.
This one. Cool. Spears are pretty good. Spears have a +1 accuracy bonus, and you're also an aggressive, which will give you an accuracy card as well. So you're going to have 4 cards for this.
So draw 4.
I've already dealt you out 4, and you're looking for a 13 exactly at this point. There's a 9 and a 4 in there, which will give you a 13. It's just a regular success. It's not. Both cards don't match your set, so you'll be doing the lowest damage on the spear, which is 2. But you get an extra damage bonus for being aggressive, which is another 2. And the zombie will reduce it by 1 due to its armor, so it takes 3. Which is a solid hit considering it's already been hit by the cold that's radiating from you at the moment as well. That's all the player characters active. So, zombie, isn't it? The zombie that's over here reserved. Its initiative counts as being 1 higher. It's going to try and claw Kai. So you will have to react to this. You don't have a shield, so you normally only have 2 cards, but you're in reserved, which will give you a bonus 1. So I've dealt cards out to you. Again, you're looking for that 13. If you click in cards on people and trying to steal them, ignore that. Tell me to F off. So yeah, Jay, you're defending yourself. I've just dealt you out 3 cards into your hand.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, you're looking for a.
Did I let you have the cards?
Don't let me.
Being stolen?
Don't let me have the cards.
No. Okay, no, neither are you allowed.
The only card I'm allowed to have is a Joker.
Oh! Queen.
It's 12.
Lovely.
Then.
Nah, no winning for me.
Okay.
I'm getting smacked.
You're going to get smacked full force by the zombie.
Mind out of the gutter, Matt.
So it would be 6 damage.
Oof.
They have Sundering 1, so they ignore 1 point of your armour. You've only got 1 point of armour, so you roll 6.
That's off my health.
Yep. That's a big hit. Painful.
Ouch. Not bad. Probably try and kill the guy next time.
Hey, half your health already.
Yeah, he's a little weenie, this guy.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit. The putrefied here is going to do a spit attack. He's going to aim at the two people who are also in this.
2 for the price of 1.
Yep. So, I'm going to start with Sefton's. You have a buckler, so you've got 3 cards here. You're looking for a 13. And Ginsetsu, you do not have a shield of any type.
I have a jack. I have... I think that's a 7. But I also have a joker.
Yeah. So would you like to use the joker here? Oh, actually you've got a 4th card that I could have give you when you're king at initiative.
Oh, there you go then. Well, what's the 4th card? Let's have a look.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a jack.
Let me deal one more card out to you.
And it is a... Oh, it's off the board. It's a 10. Well, unless I want to get hit, then I have to use that joker, aren't I?
Yeah. What are you going to use the joker as?
To defend myself?
What card are you using it as? So you get pick what card that represent.
Oh,
Should probably look at the ones you had.
So
yes, so I'm, looking for spades, yeah?
Yep. So you can use it as any spade card. Abbadon.
I'll use it to make up 13
Yep.
with the 7. So, 6.
Cool. That'll give you a success. So, let's
No spitting on me, boy.
Illegal.
so
No actions.
you would still take a little bit of damage. It would be 3 damage, and your armor offers you some elemental resistance. So you'll be taking 2 damage in total.
Cool. 17.
Okay, in Setsu, I've handed you out 2 cards.
Alright, what we've got here, we've got a 2. We've got a... Is that a jack or a joker?
That's a jack.
That's a jack. Jack of clubs. And I've got a 10. So 12 plus a jack, is that
That is...
good defence?
That's 13, that's enough to protect yourself. Or
Excellent.
reduce the amount of damage coming your way and stop
Alright,
you.
so just
Stop you from...
taking the chin.
Yeah. So you're still gonna take damage. But it's gonna be 5 poison damage instead of... Oh no, it's not. So I've got the damages mixed up there. So Matt, you'd have actually you wouldn't have taken any damage. Sorry.
Oh.
And Cap, you are going to be taking 5 poison damage.
Right.
Oh, actually,
I don't believe
let
you.
me got that wrong again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
3 poison, 3 poison damage. But
Wait, what is this guy's HP? He's only got like 9 HP to start with, I think.
yep, you are the
Oh, watch out.
you are the squishiest member of the party. Yeah, you take
Well,
3 poison damage, but neither of you take the poison condition, which would have been damage over time because you
Right, so you both got smacked this route.
get smacked, but
Yeah, took her.
you're alright. Could be worse. Skeletons.
You like my naming, Adolf and Epstein?
Jesus Christ. Wish you did that.
Fucking hell.
Well, seems like Epstein goes first. I'll take the zombie on the right.
Is that just you raising skeletons from hell?
Yeah, pretty much.
God.
Where they belong.
Yeah.
It would be fun to have a necromancer raise extremely recognisable, horrible people and have no idea who they were. This guy has a little moustache on.
Cool. So, this skeleton. This one. Going for this zombie.
Yeah, if it's still alive, I mean, I'll see how much one can do, and then if the other one, if it's not dead, I'll do the other one as well.
Yeah, so your skeletons do how much damage?
It would be inflict 2 plus rank damage, so 4 in total, plus the 2 on the
From
so
being
6
aggressive,
each.
6, and then -1 from the armor. So 5 damage. The zombie is very much still standing,
Right, we'll have the other one on it as well then.
and that will be enough. So yeah, the combined weight of your skeletons tear one of the zombies down into the sand. And then the final zombie up here is going to go for. It's just gonna take one of these skeletons up.
Not Adolf.
6 damage.
Oh no, Adolf.
You're such a good guy. You just wanted to go to art school.
Right. He saved the religious person, which is I'm. Okay, let me recall all the cards.
If we do go to hell, we're seeing recordings of our podcast played on repeat is the reason
gotcha.
why.
Dealt some initiative out, folks. 3, 2.
Oh, new round, new initiative.
Uh,
Oh, lovely. King again.
actually,
Yeah.
not his,
Nice.
not his suit this time though. But yeah,
Hey, I'll take it.
king again. So you are first.
Can we move?
You can change position if you want to. Yeah.
I will probably go into reserve then, because then I can actually stab as well as just
Cool.
raise some more skeletons. So I'll have another 2 skelly bums.
2 more Skeletors.
Battle dies. One in one in aggressive, one in reserved.
Oh, now he has other targets to hit.
Yep.
Good.
And I will stab.
That's one.
Yeah, but we want to get rid of
That's
bloated,
pretty
don't we?
Yeah,
Well,
he's at
what can
distance, so
hit
you
us?
can't stab
Oh,
him
we can't do
anyway.
that. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll stab that one there then. Yeah, fair enough.
So the dagger got some adjustment.
Yeah. Accuracy +1.
So you're going to have 3 cards based off the accuracy. And also got the adjustable trait, which allows you to adjust the target number by 1 degree. So 12, 13, or 14.
12, 13, or 14. Well, I have a 12.
So good. That's going to be a hit. Unfortunately, the dagger's damage is still weak as hell.
Yeah, it's better than
So
nothing.
yeah, you just kind of scrape this zombie across the back for pretty much minimal damage.
As you do.
As you do. Let me add the 2 new skeletons to the initiative trap.
You just spawn essentially infinite skeletons to each round.
That's him at max skeletons now.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Unless one
I had
of them
sons.
dies. Cool. So yep, that's you done. Next up, Kai.
Yep. Can I attack then cast a spell?
As long as the spell is an effect on the ability.
Oh,
So for Kai, you can attack and use
Creeping
Creeping
Cold.
Cold, but you couldn't use Regenerative. Both.
you know what? I'm feeling pretty lucky. I'm going to attack him and then use Creeping Cold.
Sure. Yeah, so
I'm going to bonk him first.
I'll give you your 3 cards. You're looking for a 13 though.
Fancy card? Oh, it's a queen.
It's a Queen. Not quite what you're looking for.
Christ. There's another card in there somewhere, a green one,
There's
but I don't know where
a
it went.
2 somewhere, but that would take you over. So the Jack's an 11, the Queen's a 12, and the King is a 13.
Ah, son of a...
So yep, you take another swing with the staff, but fail to strike the zombie yet again.
Can I push that one?
You can push this one.
Thank you.
Let me deal 1 card to this.
Wait, I found the 2. There it is. That's a 4.
That's not gonna help.
Whoops. Time to read the consequences of my actions.
Yep. And they're going to be painful consequences.
Yeah, I'm at half health already.
Um,
What's the worst that could happen?
yeah, the worst that can happen is death.
A familiar spectre to me.
I thought I'd be more familiar to the necromancer, but
You would think that, wouldn't you?
so something bad going to happen. That something bad is you're going to get hit by this zombie, which would do 6 damage.
And that's going to kill me. I mean, a 0, rather.
Yep.
Strong start.
Strong start.
It's standard practice at this point.
Would you like to choose another character?
Yeah, sure, I'll go with the other elementalist. What's her
I'd
name?
like to play another game.
Adara.
Insert coin to continue. I'll go with Adara. Flame of Sorrow.
Let me bring her in.
Fun names.
This is why there are 8 pre-generated characters. Okay.
Good idea, to be honest.
I ran a game in person not that long ago. One of the players went through both Stalkers and eventually ended up with one of the Hexer
Oh boy.
Wow.
before his bad luck ran out. But yeah, Adara is in. She's a little squishier, but she's also capable of doing more damage.
Lovely to see.
Cool. So, Canathar?
I was wondering if I would be able to give one of my potions to somebody after I move, and then perform a skill.
As long as the skill is an effect only one. Yep. I'll allow it.
Or do you see if it's effect only?
So if it's an effect only, it'll just tell you the effect instead of giving you the different types of success that you can get.
Yeah, they have effect with an excellent day.
Okay, well, I'm going to move Canathar into distant, give one of my minor life potions to Cap,
Yep.
and then do guiding light on the target right in front of Cap.
Getting light. No light.
Right, that's the one that I'm currently staring at.
Put a little yellow dot there to show that he's getting light. This zombie would have taken 2 extra damage from you from the creeping cold as well. Cool. So yeah, he's eliminated. You've handed a potion over to Ginsetsu,
Cool.
and that's you.
Nice.
So Ginsetsu, you're up.
Alright, so is taking the potion and then attacking something that I can do?
Normally it wouldn't be, but since you were just handed one, you can. Normally that's what you would use a belt for. Belts give you potion slots that allow you to use them as free actions.
Does Consetsu have a belt already?
None of the
So-
characters have a belt already.
Alright, okay.
But
I
Canif-
do just happen to have a...
Canathar handed you a healing potion, so it's an easy grabbing distance.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, that's what we'll do then. I'll just take a quick swig.
I'll heal you for 25%.
35%?
25%, but
25%.
we round up here, so it'll give you 3 hit points, but
Alright, and feeling revitalised with my 3 hit points back. I'm going to knock my bow and loose another arrow.
so this guy's eliminated now. It's going to give you an extra card.
And I'm still doing the old stare at him thing from last turn,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Cool. So I've given you a free card set in your hand.
Excellent, what do we have here? We have an ace. A 5 of clubs. the Ace of Spades, and we've got a Joker.
Joker. So you can use the Joker as any card you want. Most beneficial tends to be the King of your respective suit, which would be the King of God.
Alright, and what would that do?
You would do the maximum damage with your short, which
Then give me a King of Clubs then.
is 13 damage with the chosen prey.
Nice.
So I'm going to steal this Joker from you. I'm going to keep a hold of it. It might come back and bite you in the ass later on in this combat, but we'll see. But
I don't know what that means, but it sounds bad.
Kinky.
but you have done a massive chunk of damage. So this guy, like, the arrow pops him like a balloon, and he sort of bursts into this horrible puddle of bile and other nasty stuff. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, if you go your hand, it will tell you that I'm trying to steal the Joker from you. Let me have it. And then you can drag the other two.
Can I stop you from stealing the Joker?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, I can see you doing it.
Yeah. I want the Joker. Give me the Joker.
Let me have it. Let me have it.
I'll steal the Joker and you can get rid of the other two cards. Yeah. We have a zombie.
Okay.
So this... Why did I... I'll have
One in reserved.
take this one out of... zombie and reserved. That's gonna off this skeleton before it can even act. Claw the skeleton. Now it's your two skeletons and aggressive.
So Savile and Epstein now.
Jesus Christ.
I'll have whichever one goes first. We'll take the zombie on and see if it's still alive, and then the other one will if it is.
So,
Well, at least you didn't name it after the submarine guy, I will tell you that.
that would have been on topic though. Cool.
Well, you know what's going to happen now, don't you?
Yep. Give them
Savile,
an idea.
Savile the skeleton is able to tear apart that zombie. They and then Epstein can attack this one.
Right into the spirit of things.
Go for it. Go on, Epstein. You can do some good for once.
He's still being aggressive, but there's no targets in aggressive, so now
right,
he can
yes.
target reserve.
That's cool because then you get the +2. So
Yep.
yeah, 6 again.
Cool. So that zombie is taking a decent hit. Yeah, and that is us. New round of combat. Let me recall all the cards.
Come on, third king for a mat.
Oh,
Just run through all the suits.
And then
that'd be quite impressive.
Who's pretty impressive. Why?
deal.
Deal or no deal?
Oh. That's not good.
That's the opposite of a king.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep. So you're going to be... you're going to have a 2 at least because you're in reserved. That, Oh, are these the positions that you want to stay in?
Yeah.
Where's the evil zombies? This one?
Just this one left. Cool. So, you'd be an 8. Jennifer is 3. Gazette is an 8. So, Adara is up first.
Oh, right. I forgot that was me. I was like, but I'm Kai. No, Adada.
Some random fire woman appears from nowhere.
Random fighter woman accompanied by small child yelling about supper.
Dragged herself out of the waves.
Aye. Mistaken for a
dead
zombie
yet.
briefly, but fine.
I'm still alive!
Not yet.
I'm getting better.
Right, I'm gonna whip the thing then.
Cool.
Or try to at least.
Hey, whip.
Whip.
Let me know.
Oh no.
So,
Don't be doing that.
the whip has no accuracy bonus.
Nice. So 2 cards
So
then.
2 cards. But it does have the adjustable trait, so you're looking for a 12 to 14.
Does that stack if you're in the No, because it's not ranged, is it?
It's not ranged, a bit down.
I was going to say.
Like you could have been, you could have been an aggressive in that, but yeah, you lash out with the whip.
And missing it again, as is my style at the moment.
Whip's a bit
We'll go
wet.
back.
It's a bit ineffectual at the moment.
Yeah.
Uh,
Gonna go for the fixed spell because that one can't miss.
Cool.
Put on flickering flames on myself.
The warn symbol. It's going to do 2 damage to this zombie. Or is it? It's going to do 3 damage to the
Correct.
zombie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like you've got 2 ranks.
Yep.
Cool. Ginsets.
Can I move as well?
Hmm?
Or no?
Can
Can I move?
yeah, you can. I just assumed that you'd be in reserve since it's the safe option, but
It's currently the zombie infested option, so
Yeah.
I was thinking about dipping to here.
you could at the start of the
Soon I
next
must.
round of combat. You
Ah.
could. Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
Okay, Ginsetsu,
Yes.
you're up. There is 1 zombie remaining.
Target zombie. Fire.
Okay, you've got your 2 cards. Looking for a 13.
There is one spell that I hadn't used yet, actually. Let me just,
You've
or at least tried to use.
got your
That was my
Umbermancy.
final spell.
Yeah.
What was Umbermancy again? Let me just check that. Crap, I just went to the wrong page. Hold on, let me get back to my page.
It gives you a chance. Stillness. It gives you a chance.
Yes, here we go. Stillness. I could stand very still.
Uh,
Oh my god, yeah, that's going to be useless. You know, fire the arrow.
yeah, no, it's only good. Only good if you're being attacked.
Yeah.
Cool. I've gave you 2 cards. You're looking for a 13 now. You've lost the benefit of having something eliminated or
Yeah, I
chosen.
missed.
So you're looking for that 13.
I
Oh
get
no,
nine.
you're still in distance. So you're still looking for 12 to 14.
Yeah, I get 9.
9. Would you like to push fate this
No.
No.
I'll accept the miss, and I'll wait till next round.
Cool. Canifar.
We still have that 1 zombie, right?
Yep.
Wow. I'm gonna move over into reserved. And then can I attack it with my spear?
Yeah.
I would like to do that. Try to knock its head off.
Give you 3 cards. So down at the bottom where your name is, if you click on it, you'll be able to see your hand.
I do love the art for the cards for this, by the way.
Ooh.
And the Joker.
Okay. So this queen, that ace, that's 13. So that would be a regular hit. The Joker you could also play as any card you wanted. So if you want to finish this fight, you could play it as a King of Hearts, which would allow you to do the highest amount of damage that you can do with the spear.
Let's do that.
By playing that as a king and playing these 2, you're essentially able to do 2 attacks in 1 round. That's how comboing cards works. So you're able to make multiple 13s or whatever your target number is. You can take multiple actions based off of that. So like, yeah, you do like a light jab with the spear and then a stronger one that just goes right through the zombie's skull and drops it into the sand. Combat is now over. So we've got your 2 shambling skeletons kicking around. But the undead that aren't under your that weren't under your control that were littering the beach have all fallen. You notice that the body of the captain, which was the putrefied, has dropped a pouch of coins. And looking around the rest of the beach for anything useful, you can see that there is a chest lying in the sand with the lid slightly ajar. There's a round shield bobbing in the water, kind of clattering off of some rocks. And there's a few other items that are lying around that are going to be based off of so the captain's going to drop some items. These are randomly generated, so I deal myself 2 cards. 7 clubs and 6 cards. The captain, you notice, has a strange looking leather hood that looks like it's made from the hide of something big and scaly, and you also notice that the clothing that he's wearing is quite ornate. There's like some clasps and stuff holding the cloak that he had on that seems to have an empty gem socket in it. So
Nice look.
socket robes, and
We go ahead and guess that the hood is some sort of armor.
yeah.
Who doesn't have armor?
Everybody
We all have like
has some
ropes.
basic armor, but yeah. The
Who has good armor would be a better question.
hood is magical. The robe's cloak isn't, from what you can tell.
Should we give it to Jay so she doesn't die again?
You think that'll stop me? Hey, does that count towards the five deaths get 1 free card that we got going on?
No.
God damn it! One day, next character I have dies. You've got to come up with some bullshit resurrection.
The belt, not the belt, the pouch that the captain had also has 50 coins in it.
So we got some nice amount of money. We've got a shield, a hood, and a robe, right?
Uh-huh.
What does the robe do?
So let me tell you all these ones that none of you looked in the chest yet. So the robe, just like standard robes that Cephas or Adara is currently wearing, although it has a gem socket in it which can have a gem set into it, which will give it some magical properties.
Happy to take that on.
The leather hood is the leather hood of the troll, which gives the wearer +2 life regeneration per round in combat.
Put that on someone beefy, I guess.
Hey, who's our tank?
Canafarm.
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh is our tank.
And the shield is a round shield, which is just a straight up improvement on the buckler. Instead of giving you +1 reaction, it gives you +2.
Okay.
How do the reactions work exactly? Is it the try not to get hit thing?
Yeah. So, like, for example, some of you had bucklers, which give you a +1, so most of you have got 3 or 4 cards if you're in the served. So the first time you get attacked, you would draw 4 cards to try and defend yourself. If another monster then attacked you, you would draw 3, and then if another one to...
Is that the same round or the same combat?
In the same round. Yeah, per round. So having more reactions just makes you a little... Because once you run out of them, monsters just start automatically hitting you for full damage.
Nice. So maybe put that on someone squishy.
That'd be you or Cephas, because Gensetsu has a bow which is two-handed, so you can't use a shield with.
I already have a buckler, so
Same
do you want
here.
it? Oh, you have it?
I mean, you
roll
have
for
your...
it.
Sure. Highest card gets it.
Oh, I was going to say just roll a d20.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Odds for you, evens for me.
I was going to say highest.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, it's going to you.
Hey, one to me.
You've got a round shield. Give you +2 reaction.
I'll take the fancy robes with a magic thingy in them. It's not got a magic thing
You
yet.
take the socket robes, and you're going to give the hood the Leatherhood Canifer.
Yeah, to Josh.
Can we write in the chat what that shield is? Because I can't write it on the PDF.
And the hood, Leatherhood. +2 armor rating, +1 elemental resist, +2 life regen.
I guess we go look at the chest.
Let's go see what's inside.
I would like to drink a mana potion, which is the 25%. So
Yeah, you would have all recovered 25% of your life and mana at the end of combat.
Nice.
So that will 4 plus the potion is 8.
Oh, so I'm back to full health then.
Yeah.
Back to full mana.
There you go.
Delightful.
Cool. And the chest. Tell you what's in the chest. It's also going to be a random card draw.
Spin the Wheel of Fortune.
Ken of Diamond. Okay. 400 coins and a piece of azurite, which can conveniently go inside the robes that you've just picked.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I'm gonna slot that into place.
So 400 coins, that's pretty good. And the azurite will give you +5 mana points.
That's up to like 500 points now, right?
450.
450 in a minute.
Trying to sneak on an extra 50, were we?
I thought there was 2 bags. I misheard.
And we'll also find a random item from the regular zombies. A bloodstone plus 100 coins.
Wow.
A bloodstone.
Yep. So you've got a choice. You can either put the azurite in or the bloodstone.
I ken what they do.
The bloodstone will give you +2 to your weapon damage.
Lovely.
And the azurite gives you +5 mana points.
Ah. I think I want to stick the bloodstone on and just shove the azurite in my pocket.
Yep, that'll let you hit a little bit harder with the whip. Provided you can hit with the whip.
Yeah, that's my one concern.
Very shady.
Okay. Then that's us for the looting stuff.
Matt, you're doing an awful lot of singing this episode for someone who didn't immediately go, the Ace of Spades!
So you find a
The moment it showed up.
Found a ton of gold, and a few useful items. Once you've kind of taken the items that you feel will be useful that you can see on the beach, you take note that the only way forward from this cove that you find yourself in is through the caverns at the other side of the beach. If anything, the caverns will at least give you some protection from the rain, although you're already pretty soaking.
Yeah, let's go spelunking.
Sounds so dirty.
Once you enter the cave system, there are a few branching paths. But ultimately, they all sort of lead to the same chamber.
I say we split up.
Let's split up and search for clues.
Then, yeah.
I'll go with Daphne, you can go with Velma.
Who's Daphne and who's Velma?
Well, Cap's ginger, so Daphne.
And hot.
Josh can be Velma. Matt can be Shaggy. Because Cartman's not here.
I'm okay with that.
Well, it makes sense because Matt also has skeletons and they can be Scoobies.
Exactly.
I mean, if someone's a second one, it's Scrappy Doo.
We all kind of figured Matt had skeletons in the closet, so it's alright.
That's more of your thing, to be honest.
Anyway.
Moving on from the murders Josh has committed.
As you're winding through the different tunnels in this cavern system, you can hear chanting from somewhere deep in the cavern system, and you can also hear calls of help from somewhere within the cavern system. But there is something else I'm going to ask you all for. I'm going to ask you all for a wisdom check. So I'm going to deal you all out 2 cards.
Wisdom. I'm very wise. Definitely.
All of you have pretty much the same chances here.
Wisdom 5.
This is an update on the last time Matt played this. So all of the characters have traits, like Adara, for example, has insightful and scholarly. Or Canifar has zealous and nobility. Seftus has tough
and occultist.
And Gensetsu has acute hearing and menacing.
Meaning?
For this situation, the one that's most likely to apply will be insightful. This will allow you, Adara, to adjust your target number. So everybody else is looking for a 13, but you're looking for a 12 to 14.
Would occultist not come in handy as well, considering it's cultist chanting?
Not for what it is that the wisdom check is for. The wisdom check isn't for the chanting, it's for something hidden in the room.
Would our wisdom scores come into this?
They don't. Again, once your attributes hit certain milestones, they'll give you extra cards and let you adjust the target number. But for now, your traits let you adjust.
Well, that's 10 and a 3, 13.
13.
Jack and a 7, so no.
Well, I got a queen of clubs, and clubs is the stalker.
Yeah, and you got an ace as well.
And I got an ace as well.
13. Unfortunately, because the ace isn't a club, it's not too great. It's a success, but it's not a higher level of success.
Success is a success as a success.
Success is a success. And
yes.
Both yourself and Adara have been successful here.
Scott's pulling through.
And Josh, you're drawing an 8 and a 12. An 8 and a 4.
Yes.
So that's a 12, so that's not going to be a success. Okay, at least 2 of you. So both Gensetsu and Adara both notice that there is moss and lichen growing on one of the walls in this wider cavern. It strikes you as unusual because you haven't seen any other signs of life or growth in these caverns as you've been making your way through. And taking a closer look, once you touch the moss or lichen, it starts to crumble beneath your fingers and opens up a hollow in the cavern wall.
Gain any insight by licking it.
It tastes like moss.
Well,
You've got
now
one
I
of your
know.
5 a day. That's.
But behind the broken lichen, and you can see a golden light coming out from the hidden chamber that's behind it.
Ooh, shiny.
Would you like to enter the gold shimmering chamber?
Yes, I would.
The chamber, as described, is bathed in a golden glow. It seems to put you all at ease. And any of you who are still injured or still missing any mana, start to notice that your wounds fade and your energy feels restored. To your left, there is an ornate statue that depicts the dual gods of light. And surrounding it is broken masonry that looks like it's from a much older time. The statue itself seems to be miraculously intact. And it's the statue that is giving off the golden light in this room. This cavern, unlike the other tunnels and stuff that you've been through, is absolutely brimming with life. There are plants growing in here that are growing as if they've been getting the perfect amount of sunlight. And as a whole, this chamber just feels calm and relaxing compared to anywhere else that you've been since you woke up in the bay.
Right, so I decided to live here now.
You can eat the moss and just live in this cavern.
Cultist chanting? Not a problem. Heck, we've got an occultist right there with us.
But yeah, you're all fully healed at full mana from being in this cavern.
I should not have taken that potion.
Living there.
Alright.
We could have missed it entirely.
Yeah, the first time through you missed it. So.
Yeah. Oh well.
But yeah, other than that, this room seems to be a safe place, but there isn't anything else here other than the statue and the plants that are growing in it.
Carry on, I guess.
Yep, back out and follow the
Cool.
screaming and chanting. Surely only to good things.
Do you want to head towards the person screaming for help, or towards the sinister chanting that you can hear?
Oh,
That's an excellent choice.
do we feel helpful today? Like
Yeah.
good Samaritans? Sure. Let's go help out the screaming person.
You start to follow the sounds of the screams for help. Takes you into a small cavern, but a grim one. The smell of blood is strong in this cavern, and you can see what seems to be a human figure hanging limp from manacles that have been hammered into the cavern wall. The figure shows no signs of life or movement, and judging from the amount of blood that's covering his body, it's very unlikely that anyone would have survived whatever happened to him.
We found the sex dungeon.
Would anyone like a closer look at that body?
Yeah, we heard screaming just a minute ago and this
You
guy
can
was pretty...
you can still hear
Again.
screaming from coming from deeper within the cavern system, but
Do I gain any insight by licking it?
the taste of blood that is probably
I
quite
feel like you're missing a licking
licking trait.
department of your game. Yeah.
Should give it insights to that. It makes sense for the liking probably.
Oh, I think that's just Cap, personally.
But yeah, who's taking a closer look at the dead body?
I mean, he's licking it, so
Yeah,
I think
he's
he's
licking
pretty
it, yeah.
close.
Yeah, the figure was human once. His features have been marred with blades, and on his chest there is an inscription that's been carved deep into it. From the look, the blood makes the inscription kind of hard to read, but you're all free to make wisdom checks again. So I'm going to recall and shuffle the cards.
Alright.
So, traits that might be applicable here. Occultist
Yay.
would be one. Celis would be another one. And
I don't know,
scholarly?
maybe I've got some pretty good hearing. Can I hear what was written on that?
No, unfortunately not.
Is it written in Braille by any chance?
Okay, so we're going to deal 2 cards out to everybody again.
I don't think Braille helps the deaf, Jay.
Well, to be fair, there's not a lot of writing forms that do
so-
specifically target the deaf. Closest thing.
Jay, Matt, and Josh, you're all looking for a 12 to 14.
Oh, Joker.
I've got a 17.
Joker and a queen for Josh, it looks like.
Ooh.
Joker is good.
Minus.
Queen is good. Queen is a success as well. A queen is also Josh's.
I've got
character
12.
set. You've got a 12. So
entirely in
that's a
clubs.
success. Unfortunately, it's not your set, but still a success.
I think 10. It's 10.
10 is not a success.
Alright.
So
Guess licking it didn't work then.
licking it did not work. It didn't help you understand the inscription in any way. So Joker doesn't need to be used. The 12 here is enough. You got 12 as well, Jay. So both probably slightly different reactions for them. Both Canifar and Dara, you can translate the inscription that's been carved into his chest. It seems to be written in some form of infernal tongue spoken by demons, used in their contracts
demon.
and stuff. And it reads, "By the bile and foul darkness in my blood, by the demons of hell and the fallen brood, I summon forth the fetid bowels of creation, the servant of filth and the fetid fowl.
There's also a really nice ingredient list for a key lime pie.
Now, those titles, the servant of filth and fetid fowl, are titles given to two of the greater demons of hell, Folklore and Fepar, the demons of plague and decay. And whoever's inscribed them into the chest of this person clearly doesn't have good intentions for doing as well. In fact, tortured a guy. It's clearly not good intentions, but you don't inscribe the names of greater demons without meaning some bad shit going in.
I don't think we can speak about this person's intentions without meeting them.
I think the
Maybe he's just
faithful
really
can.
bad at his Latin homework. Horribly misspelt something. Just happens to look like a demon's name.
Might have mistranslated something.
Benefit of the doubt.
Right. We still have a living tortured person to save.
You can still hear the screaming for help coming from another chamber.
On we go.
Ah, someone else to lick. Right, let's go.
Seeds.
What's your obsession with licking?
Please don't laugh. Like,
I'm a werewolf.
Is that what werewolves do in your mind? Lick everything?
pretty sure
That's what they did
werewolves
to me.
do worse than that.
Uh,
They lick things and hump things.
right, let's go. Anyway,
Anyway,
let's go.
You continue. Till you start to come into a much more open and wider cavern. You can hear the sound of rushing water coming from the chamber before you even enter it. And once you step inside, you can see that the cavern is flooded with red water.
Bloody Marys!
The water itself seems to be pouring in from multiple holes around the ceiling.
Seriously?
Across the water from you, you can see a rather robust-looking gentleman in clothes that would have been fine at some point. Looking a little bit terrified of the prospect that he might drown in this cavern before he spots the four of you.
Is it like changed up, or is he just too lazy to go to the doorway?
There's a lot of water in between him and the way out.
Classic. Man doesn't know
Can
how to
you not
swim.
swim?
He blinks for a moment. And does it look like
The
I can
four of us
swim?
just stood here watching this guy and judging him.
We are judging
Is that
him a
what's
lot.
happening right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shame. Shame.
Look at
Okay.
that! Look at this dumbass. Not even
We
swimming.
found a guy who'd clearly been like chained up and tortured and stuff, and then we hear you screaming for help because of a puddle.
Well, it's deep.
Also, did you walk past the tortured to death guy and just like keep going?
He points in the opposite direction from where you came in. I came in that way.
Oh, fair enough then, I can't really blame you. Okay, so how are we gonna get this guy across?
I mean,
I'm
Can
going
I
to
not
shout
use the
words of
bone
encouragement.
The bone boys just carry him around.
yeah, they're dead. They don't need to breathe. Just go and carry him off.
Chauffeur, if you would.
Make it a thrilling ride.
There are things around the room, like there's boulders, there's bits of broken like crates and things like that scattered around the room that could be useful. You could put your skeletons to use. I said they don't need to breathe. Whatever it is that you're going to do,
Wait, how did he get onto the rock to start with?
He came through the other side and it's presumably the path's flooded. Well, it would have been... It's pretty slow.
chamber wasn't flooded when I got here.
How long have we been standing there for it to
Well, I heard someone screaming from the chamber that you four just came from and didn't want to
Interrupt.
intrude.
It's such an intimate thing in torture
It's
session, you
terribly
just
silent.
can't go
So
back again.
I decided to hide behind these rocks and I must have dozed off and then
Taking an apple someone's getting tortured next door.
This guy's super
Okay.
suspicious.
Yeah, I think he's just actually that dumb.
Lick him, see if he's suspicious.
Do I
Oh, we have
gain
to
any
get over
in?
here first.
Okay.
How would you guys like to try and rescue him?
Just use the skeletons. Fuck it. Let him carry him off.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a wisdom check from you.
Okay.
Don't know if any of your traits will really apply.
Well, no, that's definitely not going to help me there. That's 17.
Your poor skeletons are going to get crushed beneath the water.
Ah,
The water person, you said,
Yep.
yeah? Huh.
You like as the skeletons are, strolling into the water and they disappear beneath the surface. You can see some of the holes that the water is pouring into the cavern from start to crumble. A few large boulders drop into the water, and the skeletons never resurface.
So, we could do the smart thing and try and build a path. Or I could use Gus to try and pull this man across the room.
or we could just leave him here.
Good. It'd probably be pretty loud. And kind of annoying. Kind of point,
Ah,
How loud are you saying this about the guy?
Oh, out
well,
loud!
He
enough,
can
yeah.
he can hear us talking.
He
about it.
knows what's up.
quiet you. We're not talking to you.
I can make it worth your time if you can get me across.
How much worth our time? Don't be talking here.
I have some.
We are very much extorting you now, sir. You better have an answer.
I have an item or two that I can maybe.
Well,
Sounds delightful,
such
actually.
as spit it out.
I've got some magic items in my pack, and
You know what? I'm down to get some magic stuff.
Yes,
Think
well.
about it.
Always need some more bones for the bone boys. Or a pina colada.
Unique lad. Oh no.
you could you try using some of the stuff around here to build
Yeah, we can build him a bridge.
a bridge.
Build a bridge before you burn a bridge.
Who is helping with the bridge burning? Bridge building.
I guess everyone unless they say otherwise.
Yeah.
Kinsetsu is going to use his umbromancy. He's going to stand very, very still. And it's going to make him look like he's invisible.
To dodge the chore of building a bridge.
So you're not helping build the bridge.
Lazy bastard.
You can't even see him, he's just disappeared.
I'm going to give you
He's
3
standing
cards
so
for this,
still.
because there are things here to help. But you are looking for that 13, not Boreas 13. That's a 15 or higher. So,
Rip. Oh, I've got 3 cards on me. Somehow.
Yep. I said I was going
Yeah.
to deal 3 cards out to people helping build the bridge.
Isn't Josh helping?
No, he's standing very. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Joshua?
I'm here.
Oh, hi.
Do you have 13 there, boy?
He is a king!
There's a king of hearts. That is a 13. That is the highest level of success. Little did you know that Canifar is an expert at building bridges.
He's an architecture student.
He creates something with the stone and broken wood here that is structurally sound and should last at least more than 5 minutes, which is enough time for the man at the other end to waddle his way across to the 4 of you. Well, 4 of you, but he looks around and wasn't there a gentleman with a straw hat with the 3 of you?
He's over there trying to be very, very still. We pretend we don't notice him out of pure, I don't know, tolerance?
What man in the straw hat?
That's
There never was a man in the straw hat.
He Takes a big sigh as if he was the one that built the bridge, and lays his pack down and starts to fish some items out of it. You see, I'm a merchant. My name is Balian. I can reward you with some of these items, but I'm going to have to keep some to at least get myself back on my feet if we get Stone Shore. But he starts to pull out items. He pulls out a rather ornate-looking dagger. Then he pulls out a ring. It's like a Claddagh-style ring, so it's like the two hands holding the heart in the middle. But the heart is made of a piece of orange glowing gemstone. It almost looks like there's a flame inside it.
Ooh.
He pulls out a rune that looks like it has a stylized bat on it.
Seems pretty occult to me.
And he also takes out a chunk of turquoise.
So I'm pretty spoiled for choice in the rocks I can shove into this rope.
Yeah. You can only have one in at a time. But
Yeah, I'm pretty cool because he says we can only take some.
yeah.
Matt, do you want the bat thing for occult skilly boy reasons?
Depends on what it does.
Oh.
What does it do?
This is a rune. I can use it to enchant one of the weapons that you have to give it some magical property. This in particular would allow you to take some of the vital essence of those that you strike with your weapon. It gives a weapon lifesteal.
Nice.
Don't think that's necessary on a dagger, considering all I do tend to is about 2 or 3 damage.
Not even.
Make
Like,
Josh
one
even
damage.
tankier.
Yeah.
There's a fiery ring of hands as well. What that do?
This. The ring is Wisdom of Flame, it's called. It grants those that wear it heightened wisdom, and apparently also any weapon wielded in the hands that wear it will strike with flame. It'll give you +2 to your wisdom attribute, and your weapon attacks will do fire damage. They'll get a +1 bonus and do fire damage.
+1 to damage or +1 to accuracy?
+1 to damage and fire. And the damage becomes fire.
Well, Josh, you're our front line, so do you want that?
Sure. I'll take.
There you go. What else was there?
The ornate looking dagger.
It does.
You like stabby anyway, does it matter?
He'll motion to the dagger. This is called Razor Maim. It's a unique dagger. So its blade is much keener than you would expect from such a small weapon. I've been told it's comparable to a sword.
An upgrade to your stabby.
And
Unless Cap wants something.
it also has a habit of finding weak points in your opponent with the fail to strike you.
Yeah, I mean, unless Cap, you want something, I guess I'll have that.
No,
Good.
I'm pretty good at the moment. Nothing in there seems to. Well,
Yeah, not quite something useful for some of us, but yeah, fuck it, I'll have it.
nothing jumps out at me. That's what I was trying to say.
He the dagger mechanically does more damage. It does 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Like its damage levels. It's got the same accuracy bonus. It's got the same adjustable bonus, but on a counter attack. So that's any time that you react to an attack and you're able to, get a jack, queen, or king of your suit. You would normally do damage back to the opponent. It increases the amount of damage that you do by 2 on a counter attack.
Yeah, sure, I'll go for that then.
Yeah, packs the runestone and the piece of turquoise away. You wouldn't happen to have some gold on you, would you? Have some more mundane items that a little gold would help me get on my feet once we get out of this place, and they might be useful for you to get me out of this place.
What kind of mundane items are we talking about?
He gives his bag a little wiggle, and you can hear glass files clinking around inside of it. So I have some potions, and he looks around it. I notice that none of you seem to have a belt, or at least one that's good for carrying potions on.
Oh, I want a belt. Give me the belt.
I have a woven belt here for 50 gold, if that's though. It has 2 pouches on it, enough to fit 2 potions in and give you quick access if you need them in a pinch.
50 gold for Cap to get a belt.
And he opens the...
Yeah, 400.
You found an extra 100, so you've got 500 gold. And he opens the bag wider, and you can see that there are a few life potions in there, a few mana potions, and you notice 3 purple potions in there, which are revitalization potions. They have the combined effect of a life and mana potion in one.
How much for a revitalization potion?
That would be 50 gold as well, my dear.
What about mana?
25.
Also money for revitalization. The mana, and hand the mana one to
I'd have a
Skeletor.
mana as well.
Budget Skeletor to him.
So, 75.
He'll hand the potions out. I've got one more belt available if anyone needs it.
Your trousers will fall down, young man.
Especially you, you're built like a twig, or should I say a skeleton?
I'm just old.
I'll take the belt then.
Another 50 gold.
Let's get to
My
stepping.
bone boys keep me company.
Oh. I love the idea of a necromancer just a sad old man.
My grandchildren don't visit me in the home these days.
So I create
I
my
raise
own.
own.
Yeah. So yeah, the belt will let you store 2 potions, and you can use those potions without having to use up the action in combat.
Stick a health one and a revitalization boy in there.
Cool. Cap, what are you putting on the belt?
I've got potions. I've got a health potion and a mana potion.
Well, so sticking both in there. Cool. Then he sort of closes his bag back up, lumbers up onto his feet, and slings it over his shoulders. Then I'll let you fine folk lead the way.
We do possibly have a cult to deal with.
Oh, I would say you most definitely have a cult to deal with.
So, if we just kind of point you at the exit, can you... There's nothing there, you just go walk. It's a very straight... Literally all the paths lead just outside if you go down them, except for the one with the cultist chanting and the one just, look through.
I'll keep my distance. Just rest assured that I'll make sure I don't get in the way of anything when fighting starts.
I've got a quick question.
Uh-huh.
If we know where the exit is, why aren't we using it?
You know the way you came in.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You can just go out and wait on the beach instead of following us into the cult room.
Or you could sit in the cosy safe room that you found.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. Should just stick him in the golden room.
The golden room seems...
Like
Like,
I installed a shower.
yeah,
Yeah,
A
that,
golden
no.
shower.
euphemism. It's a VIP lounge.
Hey, this couch looks familiar.
He'll he'll follow you guys. And yeah, he'll go hide in the golden room.
Yeah, you're gonna put him in the piss room. Onwards to battle with whatever the fuck's down there. Maybe our dear Sephiroth's cousin, so whatever.
I have a cousin.
Yes, he's a bone boy.
You don't get to say that. That's racist against the Bone Boys.
You're the one in bone boy face paint. I think that's a bigger problem.
This isn't face paint. This is my mother.
My condolences.
What are we doing?
Only necromancers and skeletons can use the term bone boy. Cool.
Okay.
Yep. The one path that you haven't taken yet in the cavern is where the chanting seems to be emanating from. The further down this twisting cavern that you seem to head, the sound of chanting grows more intense. When you finally start to reach the end of the tunnel, it widens up into a larger tavern. What you can see before you is likely going to be seared into your mind for the rest of your days, regardless of how short or long they may be.
Or at least until dementia catches up with us.
A tall obelisk stands at the end of a stepped and sloped outcrop over a pool of blood. It's surrounded by blue flame candles with blue glowing runes along it, and hooded figures are chanting in prayer. One of the robed and hooded figures stands in front of the rest, holding a blooded dagger in one hand, and a heart that is still dripping with blood in the other, that belongs to the young man that seems to be lying at her feet. A young man that you recognise as being the cabin boy of the ship that you were on.
I never did like him.
She lifts her head up, calls out, "I offer this sacrifice to Fekar, Lord of Plagues and Servant of Filth, and Folklore, the Fetid Fail and Lady of Decay." As she says that, the others, hooded and failed, echo what was inscribed upon the chest of the man in the small cavern that you pass through. "By bile and foul darkness in my blood, by the demons of hell and the fallen blood, I summon forth from the fetid bowels of creation the servant of filth and the fetid fail." You can feel the energy in the room starting to grow more and more intense. But they stop their chanting as the woman who seems to be leading the congregation stops and stares across at the intruders who have found themselves in this sacred
If I were
place.
to match the chanting, would I be able to fit in? Or am I quite obviously?
You're quite
not supposed to be
obviously
there?
not a cultist.
Okay.
Showing up in a straw hat to a sincerely
Yeah.
necro devil themed thing.
You can see a smile cross her face for a moment. Oh, it seems we have some other sacrifices.
Are you referring to yourselves? Because, I don't know about helping you out with that. I mean, we're gonna kill you, but I don't know if I consider that still a sacrifice.
You can't kill me. I'm dead inside already.
Sort of person that our Lord loves.
Grandpa, it's okay.
He loves those that are already decaying.
I don't know, the corpse you got him seems pretty fresh, my dude.
Going to jump into final combat of this scenario.
So no way to avoid that then.
No way to avoid that. There doesn't seem to be an obvious way out of this cavern system, at least, so you feel that killing these cultists is probably the best bet that you've got of getting out.
Sounds like we just kind of washed up on a beach and just decided to murder everyone who lives
That's
there.
Yeah, we're wrecking their shit.
They were up to no good. Okay.
Started making trouble in the neighbourhood.
They did. They have started making trouble in them.
We got in one little fight and Colas got mad.
What's Scott though? There's 3.
That's-
What positions would the 4 of you like to take for this combat?
I was gonna say, yeah. Same dump. Oh, that was a very wide call list.
How to stay in reserve.
That's Big Betsy.
Betsy, okay.
Big Betsy.
Right.
One cult.
Josh, are you still with us?
I'm gonna go in the distance.
Oh no. Oh Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
You doing good up there, Matt?
Distant. Aggressive.
Well,
Let's
fuck me.
Oh shit.
let's even this out.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh shit. I haven't had this much attention since I won that lottery.
I thought you were gonna say since grad school.
Well, that too. And I guess I'm raising some zombies.
I've got 10 HP. Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, I'm at full health and I feel less than that.
I'm also at full health, sir. You have 1 less than that, if I remember right.
Yeah.
We're both squishy little guys, but you've got 1 fucking deal, and I have 3.
I have 15.
I have 20.
Fuck you.
I think the highest is like 24 or something.
Yeah, I think Ezra has 24. Out of the pre-gen characters. Oh.
I don't like that there's one peeking around, like here, waiting to get the drop on us.
It's alright, it's just because the cult leader gets to act twice in combat.
Fair enough.
But it won't let me do that unless there's a separate token available.
Right. Be in here then.
Yeah.
Josh,
Yes.
do you have a ranged weapon?
Or, no, I just have a spear. Short spear.
You can't hit anyone. Because you're in the... or at least you can't hit anyone in your own thing. Can you hit people in other things?
Yeah,
Would you
don't
like
have-
me to move into reserve and help the Skelly Boy out?
Yeah. Because you can't... You can only attack this thing with ranged weapons.
Yeah.
And you don't want.
Most of your abilities are usable, and all of your skills are usable in reserve, actually.
Why don't you come join me there, little man?
Yeah, we'll see what kind of trouble we get into.
Okay.
Please come and join me.
Let me put the initiate two cult initiates on Ganifar, the actual cultist on Seftis, and another initiate on Seft.
Ah, nice. The situation's improved.
So it's a bit more
Oh shit.
balanced out that way. Okay.
You're about even the numbers.
Even the numbers out.
You're fine.
So let me deal.
Oh shit, indeed.
Yeah, you're about outnumbered them anyway. You'll be fine.
Well, I think I got the reaction thing.
Hey, the bloodstone thing I have increases damage, right?
Yeah,
weapon
increases your
attacks.
weapon damage. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Oh. Bottom of initiative, Seft.
Ooh. Oh no!
That can set. You are here.
Can you range like 5 skeletons just right behind him in a row?
Unfortunately, the skeleton's all
Or
drowned.
the cultists, sorry.
Okay. Canifar, you're up first.
The one straight ahead of me, I'm going to attack with my short spear straight to the head.
Okay. So, let me deal you 3 cards.
Nice.
You're looking for a 13.
Is that another ace?
Oh, that's
Into
hand in
3.
hand. Yeah, 5. Would you like to push fate?
Yes.
Deal myself 1 card, and I'll lay it out in the middle for you. No, that did not help. That's 8 in total. That's a pretty low hand. Okay, so you failed to push fate. This cultist is going to stab you for free. For 4 damage, although you have armor 2, and the hood that you were given also has armor 2, so you just ignore that damage straight up.
Nice.
Meaning these cult newbies can't actually damage Canifer. Good to know. Yeah, so you take a lunge of the spear. You fail to embed it into this cultist, and they slash at you, but it just kind of scrapes along the leather armor that you're wearing without doing any real damage.
Okay.
Cool. Is that you?
Yep.
Nice.
Adara.
I'm gonna slap some flickering flame on myself.
Orange.
Damage to the fools around me.
Yep. 3 fire damage.
Yep. And then I'm gonna take a go at them with my whip.
This one or this one?
This one. Oh, go for this one.
Yeah. So
One to my right.
you're going to get a bonus card for being an aggressive whip. The whip is adjustable, so you're looking for 12 to 14.
What's that? 5, 7. So 5 plus 7 is 12.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
That's the hit. And you've got the bloodstone on, which increases the whip's damage by 2.
And I get plus 2 damage. So I get 5 damage.
And minus 1 for the armor. But yeah. You did like 7 damage in total to that cultist this turn. Yep. You lash the whip out, slap this cultist across the masked face. You can see blood starting to well underneath the mask, along the jawline where you've smacked him with the whip.
Nice.
Okay. The cult magister. How am I going to waste a turn healing one of the minions? Or am I going to unleash fiery hit on someone? Okay. I'm going to launch a fireball at Canifar. So, Canifar, you've got a buckler which should give you +1 reaction. You're in reserve, which will give you another one, so you can draw 4 cards for him. You're looking for 13 if possible. Ooh! King of Clubs. That'll do it. So we're going to mitigate that damage down to 5. Your hood gives you a point of elemental resistance, which is why it's 5 and 6 damage. This thing hits hard even on a successful defend, like reaction check. But you're not afflicted with the burning condition, at least.
Okay.
You're going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
As this bolt of hellfire comes out of the cult leader's fingers and sears your holy flesh. This initiate here. I'm gonna go for your Canifar again. This time you're drawing me 3 cards. All the attacks on Canifar. There, you're 13.
British. See if you can get a king.
You could potentially be a King of Hearts. You're looking for a counter attack.
I wouldn't want to risk it.
Cool. So yeah, you bring up your shield, parry that blow before it can even hit you. The damage is so low, your armor is high enough that you take no damage. This other one for you. You've got 2 cards to defend yourself with now.
Okay.
Oh.
And the Joker.
Oh. It was just straight up untouchable.
I will say you won't even have to risk the Joker because these guys can't do enough damage to actually hurt you. It's pretty much just whittling down your reactions at this point. But yeah, this one slashes at you again. It scrapes across leather and fails to pierce any flesh. This initiate is going to go for Sefton's.
Ah, shit.
So you've got the big round shield, don't you?
I do.
You've got 5 cards.
Oh. That's one.
Shuffle the deck. Deal the other 4 to you.
There we go. That's 5. We have a Queenie. A 3. A 10. So that's 13.
Okay. Another 10.
Another 10. And a 9.
So you've got a 13. The Cult Initiate, on a success, would do 2 damage to you. Your robes are going to reduce that by 1. You take 1 damage.
Okie dokie.
Ginsetsu.
So who is the leader of this group?
This one here.
That one there.
Big bitch in red.
Right, big bitch in red. Kinsetsu is going to give her the old side-eye stare.
Black and white samurai movie look.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah, the bombastic side-eye.
Cool.
He's going to give it to her.
So, you've marked them as your chosen prey. And you can attack. You got 2.
And I do. I knock the bow, loose the arrow.
You got 2 cards. You're looking for 12 to 14.
I think I've managed it. Okay, an 8 of clubs. Clubs is my thing.
Yeah.
And a 6 of diamonds.
Okay, so it's going to be a regular success because both of them don't match the set. But that is going to be 5 damage because they're marked. And the Cult Magister, they've got 2 points of armour. 3 after the armour's been taken off. Cool, yeah. I'm just going to steal these cards from you and put them in the discard pile. Okay. This initiate is going to go for a Dara.
Uh-oh.
You've got a shield, so you've got 3 cards.
See what I can do to try and not die. It's not great.
No, that's not looking great.
That's looking real bad. Whoops.
Would you like to push fight?
See, the thing is, I want to. I do remember how I killed the last character.
This one's the more dangerous one anyway. They're going to be attacking you next.
I'll leave it.
So yeah, the cultist initiate lunges at you with a dagger. Would do 4 damage, but you're also wearing robes, which will reduce it by 1. So 3 damage.
Right. Even down to 7 health.
Okay.
It's time for the cultist number 2.
This cultist. I'm going to go for Seftis first. You've got 4 cards this time, Matt.
Ah, shit.
Not there yet.
Still looking for that 13.
Right, we have a 9 and a 4.
That's 13.
Already got it?
What else do I have? I have a 6 and another 4. 113.
Okay. 4 minus 1. You're going to take 3 damage from that.
3 this time. Okay.
And then, the cultist on the Dara. You've got 2 cards this time.
Let's see if I can make it. Oh! Hello.
Hello.
What a
Would
joker.
you like to use it as a King of Diamonds?
Yes, please.
Cool. I'm gonna take this. King of Diamonds, you will get to counter attack for 3 damage.
Nice.
Yeah. As this cultist comes lunging in towards you with the dagger, you manage to sort of
Ooh.
wrap your whip around their arm and you kind of force them to stab themselves.
Is it 3 damage because of the +2 from the thingy?
Forgot about that.
Or
So, this you stab this cultist to death with its own dagger.
he murdered him.
Um,
One sacrifice down. One to
can't
go.
come into the pool of blood. Nope. She gets to act again. She is going to launch a fireball at Insetsu. Let me steal the 2 cards that you've got before, Cap, and I'll give you 2 new ones.
No. Wait, what do you want me to do?
Let me steal the 2 cards that you've already got, and I'll dish you out 2 new ones.
Alright, yeah, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to deal you 2 new cards. You're looking for 13? I think you might actually have it.
Yep, I got a Jack of Hearts and a 2. So that's what, 12?
So the cards that are in your hand like that, you can click on them and drag them out onto the board to get rid of them. Which saves me from having to steal them every time.
Alright.
Okay, so that's a success. You don't have anything that gives you elemental resistance.
I've got leather armor?
Yeah, it's
Um,
all armor rating, so it's all
Yeah, no elemental resist at all.
physical damage. You're going to take 6 points of fire damage.
Well, shit.
Which is better than it could have been. It could have been 8 if you weren't successful.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling successful right now.
And you're not on fire. Then Cephas, you're up. You want some skeletons?
I would like some bone boys. So, yeah. 2 bone boys, but
Where?
aggressive.
Aggressive.
Yeah, because once they clear out aggressive, they can then do everything else.
Cool.
I would also like to stab one of these fuckers near me if possible.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna
With that magic dagger.
add these 2 skeletons to the initiative. Cool. Which one are you stabbing? This one or this one?
Let's go for the one on the right.
Yeah. You're gonna have 3 cards. You're looking for 12 to 14.
12 to 14, eh? Well, there's a king.
13.
There's a 4. And another 4.
Standard hit. It's going to be for 4 damage. Cool. Pretty solid. Pretty solid hit on that cult initiate. That's then down to half health. Yeah. Stab them with your new fancy dagger. And then
And the bone boys.
your skeletons get that.
Yep, straight on that one there.
One of them. One skeleton's enough to murder this.
Okay, and then the other one then will go for... Well, I think if I can, I'll go for the same one I hit earlier.
That's another one dead.
Yay!
Another one dead, another one dead, another one about to die.
You.
Another one to rise back up.
I'm gonna put this joke down somewhere safe for now.
I want your bones.
You gotta be careful saying that.
Yeah. Initiative
Your smelly
time.
bones.
Two, 3, 9. Anybody changing position this round in combat?
Yep, I'm gonna yeet myself over into reserve to help deal with these lads.
You can attack these from aggressive now that there's no one here, if you want.
I know, but the flame thing only works if I'm
If you're
in melee with them.
actually engaged with them. Cool. Yep.
Fight the boys.
And
Not the bone boys. The non-bone boys.
non-bone boys, the fleshy boys.
Like we're just leaving Ginsu in there with the big boss on his own.
That's fine.
He's not dead yet. He'll be okay.
He's not dead yet. Not yet. That's the key word there. Skellies at the bottom. Dragon sexy, go fair.
I have a king, do I? That's the third one this game.
And it's a king of spades as well, so you get that bonus. Bonus card.
Bonus cards.
Bonus card. Yeah, so you are first up, Sefton's. You can use the bonus card on any
Well,
check that you would need to make requires a hand of cards.
more bone boys.
More?
Can I get more?
You can summon more.
More bone boys.
One more Skeletor.
And in aggressive, yep. And I'm gonna stab this bastard here.
Yeah. You got 3. You're looking for 12 to 14.
Oh, should I have moved to aggressive before I do that?
Too late now.
Yeah. Well, I have a queen. 6 and another 6.
That is 2 successes. It's 2 attacks with a dagger that you can make.
There we go.
For a total of, after the armor's taken off, 6 damage.
Fuck you, cultist.
That's the cultist down to half health. Canifer.
Yes. I can use a skill and my weapon as long as it only has an effect, correct?
Yep.
Okay. The one that's highlighted purple, that's the one that's only ranged, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Then I would like to use Guiding Light on that.
Make her glow up like Christmas tree.
And then the one straight ahead of me, I would like to try to do my short spear in the chest or in the head.
I'm going to deal you 3 cards. Oh, you're looking for 13.
5, Jack. Another Jack.
That's not.
Or what is that?
I dealt you cards as well, by the way. You can click your name and roll 20 to see what they are. They might be better. In fact, I know that they're better because I can see them.
My vision's crap to begin with, but these are amazing graphics on the card, so I do agree that they are great.
How's the entire Discord pile moved so far out of
I
Discord?
don't know. But yeah, if you click on your name and roll 20, Josh, you'll see the 3 cards that I've dealt out to you. You have a King of Clubs in there, which would be enough for you to hit.
Okay.
For another 5 damage minus armor. Okay. Yep. You're gradually whittling down the cult leader. Oh no, that wasn't the cult leader you were going for. That was the
One straight ahead of me.
straight ahead of you. Okay. That's going to be a lot more damage. The initiate's down to half health. Cool. Then next up is this Magister. She's a wee bit uncomfortable with the sheer amount of skeletons out on the road.
Don't you touch my
I'm just
bone
gonna
boys.
fireball one of them. This incinerate. Blackened
Jokes
bones.
on you, he'll be back soon enough.
Do you realise that Necromancer has other skills?
Is it not as fun as the Bone Boys?
Exactly.
You can reduce their armor and stuff.
But why would I do that when I can have bones?
More damage. Yeah. Fire. Red skeleton. It doesn't have multiple targets. Okay. This initiate. Gonna go for Adara. I'm gonna deal you out 3 cards, Adara.
Understood.
You're looking for 13.
Sorry. Oh,
Okay.
and then this. So, one success.
The cultist is going to do. The initiate's going to do 1 point of damage there.
6 health.
This other cultist is going to attack Canifar. So you're going to have 4 cards, Josh, to defend yourself with.
Okay.
You draw them.
So queen.
7.
And where'd my other card go?
I'll hide them back here somewhere.
Are you going to tell which one of the discard pile it is?
One of these jacks, maybe.
That's the Joker. Oh.
That's good. I feel like it's one of these jacks. Probably not that one. Maybe that one. And one of these 6s as well, I think, because it was 4 cards. If that's it, the 6 and the 7s, you're 13 to defend with.
It's a 5 and a 7.
Is it a 5 and a 7?
It was. It's in the discard pile now, so.
Oh yeah, it's a 5 and 7, so that's not. But again, these initiates don't do enough damage to actually get through Canifar's armour.
I feel like that might be problematic in some ways for the gameplay.
Sometimes.
We're reaping the benefits.
If they were here, then it would be more damage, but...
Ah, true.
But yeah.
Never mind.
It's because you still usually take damage when you fail. Even if you're successful on a reaction test, so the armour is actually the main way that you mitigate.
I'm just happy to
Damage.
finally have a character that's successful. Because Roll20 usually has it out for me.
Now we've given you so much armor that Roll20 doesn't get to decide whether you get.
Yeah, you just take hits. These two, they're going to take some fire damage from Adara, and this one over here as well. Cool. All the cultists in reserve take fire damage.
Did I cast that spell again on someone else, or would that erase the one on me?
No, you can cast it on someone else. This has got
Oh, neat.
2 rounds. Well, 1 round left on it now.
Oh, slap it on our good friend Gingsu then.
No one's engaged in melee with Ginset, so
Oh right, yeah, because range only. Oh, put it on. Yeah, yeah, sure. Why not? I'll put it on Bone Boy Supreme.
cast. It's gonna
Be like
kill them.
for
Yay.
magic power.
Kill them, and this one's still alive with 2 health.
Right, I'm gonna whip it then. Or at least try to.
You've got 2 cards.
See if I can hit this man.
12, 14.
Yay! King! I hit him.
Yeah. You lash your whip out, whoosh, wrap it around the throat of that cultist, and then snap.
Yeah. Now it's all time for us to start JoJo kicking this one cultist left in the middle.
She has to move into a melee position. I don't know if you want her dealing more damage.
It's whatever works. Oh.
Now
Just
she'd
tell-
get hit by the fire, wouldn't she?
Uh,
I think it's on the start.
yeah, start of Fadara's turn, she will.
And your turn, or is it just my
It's your turn, but it's going to be a double whammy next round.
Nice.
So
I killed her last minute and she teleported by.
she moves. She is going to stab Canifer. So you've got 3 cards, Josh, to draw.
Okay.
Jack. 8, 5. Yeah, an 8 and a 5 is fair. She manages to inflict a single point of damage on you.
Just a single point.
Just a single point. There's enough there for her to punch through that armor.
Damn. Managed to land a hit.
Gensetsu.
All alone now.
Hello.
We can. Tell you what, he's going to first of all fire a shot at the leader again.
Give you 2 cards. You're looking for 12 to 14. Ooh.
Ace and 5. Oh, 3, sorry, ace and 3.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Alright, so he fires just wildly and misses absolutely everything.
The glowing lights on the cult leader are distracting.
I'm shocked that he didn't shoot
Oh,
himself.
wait, the cult leader's glowing. I owe you 1 card.
Alright, excellent.
That
And what about my
might change. No,
my
it doesn't.
chosen target as well?
It increases your damage. It's the glowing that gives you the extra card, but it's
Alright, okay.
not going to
So,
help.
come on, give me like a 10 or something.
I gave you a 2.
Oh, thanks very much. Ain't you generous? Right.
Uh,
So yes, he still misses, and he decides in his embarrassment he's just going to stand perfectly still until he disappears.
That's good. If she decides to pay attention to you, you're going to be able to redraw one of your defense cards. You can use your potions as a free action because you've got a belt. If you're still feeling a little bit hot from that fire roll.
Hit the bone, boys.
Fun boys and mountain girls all over the world.
It's going to be hot again.
Yep.
Here comes another hit.
From both of them.
Seeing the dagger didn't do much, she is going to fireball Canifer straight to the face. You're drawing 2 cards this time. Canifer, Josh. That's a 5, Josh. That's not going to save you.
Great.
It's going to be 8 damage. The hood gives you 1 elemental resistance, so it's going to be 7. The hood also lets you heal 2 hit points a turn, so when it's back round to the next round of combat, you're going to get 2 health back anyway.
I gotta get a piece of paper and write down my current health points before I forget.
You can
I'm at 6
track it all
HP.
from Roll20, which is handy. Like if you click your token, the little bubbles pop up. You can put like minus whatever in there, and it will take it off your health point. Yeah, she hit pretty hard. Watcher and this other scaly way. So it's going to be 6 minus hard armor 4 times 2 minus 8. And that's that round of combat then. So recall cards, shuffle, and then deal. Shove. Skellies are 2, 4, 7, 2.
Jack.
Oh, I got a king this time.
Oh.
Which means they're going to take fire damages.
Yeah.
Double dose.
Cool. Okay, so Adara, you're up first. Fire damage, double dose, so that's 6. Does she have any fire? So she's got 2 points of elemental resistance.
You know what? It's the only... You know, I'm going to plug one on Josh's character as well. My big paladin boy. So she takes 3.
Okay.
Just because I think it's fun. And I can deal a little bit extra damage like that.
Oh, yep.
And then I'm going to whip her.
That's the last round that's active on you, so it'll be disappearing now. And yep, whip. Take your 2 cards. Oh, 3 cards because she's eliminated.
Yep.
And 12 to 14. Yeah, that's a.
8 and 5, 13, right?
Yep, that is 2. You can attack twice with that.
That's a... Oh, it kicks 12,
Yeah.
so it's a range.
Yeah.
Nice. 2 attacks.
2 attack.
And I have the bonus thing, so 3 damage each time, so 6 damage, I think.
So it's going to be another 2 after she takes the armor off. Oh, her health is looking pretty low. Cool, yeah. So all the flames are going all off around you, and you like lash your whip out quite gracefully multiple times, slapping this cult leader around. Seftus.
Stabby.
Stabby. Sure you don't want to do anything else?
Oh, yeah, right, go on. I'll use that other ability.
Lame non-bone boy ability.
Hexes. First hex, weakening, reduces enemies' AR and ER by equal amount of ranks, so by 1.
So her armor rating and the elemental resistance are both 2, so you've reduced it to 1. Let me put a nice pink one on to symbolise that. And then you're going to stab her.
Yeah.
So here's your free card. 4, still eliminated. And 12 to 14.
Queen.
That's 12.
King.
That's 13.
6. And an
So these are
ace.
useless. The queen is your queen. So what's the 4th damage on the dagger?
The 4th damage. 4. Oh wait, it's the different one.
That'd
It's
be
the other
the
one.
fancy one.
I don't have that.
Maybe nasty. 7. So 7 damage from that queen. Might have 6 once the armor's been taken into consideration. And then it'll be 3 damage from that king once armor. Oh, you almost killed her.
Well, it's up to Josh.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So who's like low on
How's
health
it-
besides
Oh wait,
me?
no, that's wrong. Josh should be lower down in this. He's only got 2.
Ah,
Oh.
Insetsu's got a 10. The cap, it's down to you. See if you can kill her.
Right, well, do I have any spells that actually do damage?
No, you don't.
No.
I didn't
Well-
give him any.
Being a lycanthrope is kind of...
Move to aggressive.
There are lycanthropy skills that do damage, but he doesn't have any.
Aww.
Move to aggressive and stab.
You can move to aggressive and shit.
I mean,
She's got 1 health left, so if you're successful in hitting, she...
Plus 1 accuracy card is probably why.
Yeah. Because that would give
Yep.
you 4 cards to hit.
okay, go for it.
Cool. Move yourself over to aggressive, and I'll deal you out your... Well, you're on the measuring thing.
Oh, that's me.
So, he does a
20 minutes ago.
combat roll over to a different part of the map. Draws an arrow and fires it at the leader lady again.
You have 4 cards. You're looking for a 12, 14.
Alright, we've got
Leaves it in
here.
between 2 skelly boys.
Got 4. An 8.
It's already at 12.
2. And another 8.
8 and 5.
Ah, an 9. A 9 as well, yeah. Aye, so we're good.
Yeah, you've hit. And it's going to be enough to... How do you kill the cultist? I'd like to describe how you're finishing this cycle.
Ah, yeah, so he's already combat rolled. He knocked his arrow mid-roll, fired it off at the apex of his recovery, I guess. It soars through the air with a satisfying whistling noise and lands directly in her ear.
nasty. Yeah, you can. Those of you who are in close combat with her can see the look of shock on her face for a moment before she just kind of drops to her knees and then flops onto her side, blood pooling out underneath. You notice that as her blood flows out of her, the pool of blood that surrounds the area that you're all standing on starts to evaporate. You can see that there are many, many skeletal remains beneath the blood that had pooled here.
Oh, what bones?
And the obelisk that is here starts to crumble and collapse. The ceiling up above it starts to cave in as well, letting streams of daylight flood in. As it collapses, it forms a steep, an incline that's easy enough for the four of you to climb out. And it'll take you into the grassy hills beyond these caverns. You can go get Balian the merchant. He's happy to guide you to the city from here, Stone Shore. And yeah, but you can't help shake the feeling that what happened here in this cavern is only the beginning of something truly awful starting to unfold.
Hello, I am Matt, the editor of A Pint of Cthulhu. If you enjoy these episodes and wish to hear more, why not support us over on Ko-fi at A Pint of Cthulhu. Thank you very much, and enjoy the pint.
Hey there, my name is Soren. You can also find me at SorenJ on Twitch, and at Daily Dingus and Pick of Cthulhu on Tumblr, where we'll occasionally post art about the campaign.
Hello, I am Ethan. If you guys want to find me outside of the podcast, I am actually a Twitch streamer by trade. I play a variety of games on Twitch. I'm the Red Toucan, but I also upload all of those to YouTube as well, Red Toucan there, and to TikTok, Red Toucan as well.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I go by Captain Hero Man, and you can find me playing video games on Twitch.
Hi, my name's Josh. You can find all of my links at Linktree/JoshB66. That's linktr.ee/JoshB66. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Sirenscape for providing most of the sounds you hear in this episode. You can also find us on Twitter at A Pint of Cthulhu. That's at A Pint of Cthulhu. You can also give us a review on your podcast app of choice. Thank you very much, and goodbye.